everybody, this is Beth Bond with Southeast Green. We're here with Danielle Nierenberg at Expo East. We've just come out of a Organic Trade Association panel where you gave us some really awesome examples about what sub-Saharan Africa is doing about organics. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. I mean, I think, the farmers I've met with on the ground in 25 countries in sub-Saharan Africa are doing so many innovative things around organic and agroecological practices. They're growing traditional and indigenous crops. They're growing perennial crops. They're using rainwater harvesting. They're finding ways to use vermiculture and animal manure to fertilize their crops rather than getting fertilizer out of a bag. And I think we have so much to learn from them in terms of how they're dealing with some of the problems that they face, whether it's climate change or water scarcity or migration and urbanization. They're really being creative in how they're using organic and agroecological practices to earn better incomes, protect the environment, and create social justice in the food system.
And that's so awesome. And one of the stories you told was about how especially women farmers in sub-Saharan Africa are using technology. Tell us a little bit about that.
So women farmers around the world make up about 43% of the global agricultural labor force. But in parts of sub-Saharan Africa, they make up as many as 80% of all farmers. And traditionally, these women haven't had the same access to land, banking and financial services, credit and extension as male farmers. So women are using cell phones. They're sharing cell phones with neighbors and finding the information that they need because it's sort of gender neutral. They can, use their cell phones to make purchases of seeds and other inputs. They can get the information that they need because it's sort of democratizing the whole process of how agricultural information works.
That's so exciting. Now, one of the questions that came up at the panel is learning junkets over to Africa to learn how to be better organic farmers. Tell us how that would work. Do you have a vision for that?
I mean, I don't know if farmers from the United States have to visit sub-Saharan Africa to get that knowledge, but they have to listen to farmers from other parts of the world. And I think we have a tendency in the United States to think we know how to do everything best. And in the face of climate change, American farmers aren't, they don't have the same sort of resilience in place that farmers in other parts of the world, particularly sub-Saharan Africa, have. So I think seeing what's going on the ground can be very effective, but also just listening, reading about what farmers are doing in other parts of the world can be just as eye-opening, and farmers here can learn a lot from them.
You've traveled to over 50 countries now studying food and agriculture, community, social justice. Is there one message you have for everybody about this?
I think the biggest message is that there are stories out there of hope and success. We hear so much of the bad stuff, whether it's climate change or what's going on in Syria right now, but there are so many inspiring examples of what's going on the ground from small, medium, and large-scale farmers across the globe, and we really have to remember that these folks are doing the hard work every day to feed the world, and they need our support.
That's awesome. All right, we're going to see if we got any questions. If any of the viewers have any questions, do you want to shoot them for us so Danielle can answer? Any questions, anybody? Hi. I got a hi. Okay. Thanks so much, Danielle. We appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.